Today, the Buffalo Common Council approved acting Mayor Chris Scanlon's $110 million capital budget. Our Dylan Morello was in council chambers today for the vote. And Dylan, even though it was passed, you say there was some reservations from those on the floor, correct?
Jordan, that's right. There, of course, was multiple questions laid out on the floor as well as discussion. And yes, the capital budget has been passed, but council members tell me that the work is far from over. The only council member to vote no on the budget was Rasheed Wyatt. Now, this capital budget, as you mentioned, proposed by acting Mayor Chris Scanlon, it includes borrowing $27.2 million for things like city, street, and sidewalk improvements, infrastructure needs, along with first responder and DPW equipment. $26.8 million will go for larger infrastructure projects like the Jefferson Avenue reconstruction, bringing traffic back to Main Street and Bailey Avenue, and help upkeep of the USS the Sullivans. Now, the biggest chunk, $55.4 million, will be borrowed for the Buffalo Public Schools to use on repair and investment projects like relocation of Da Vinci High School to Buff State's Buckham Hall.
And I wish we could have just carved that portion out, because I do agree with the superintendent and how they're trying to be responsible. But the bottom line is they're getting reimbursed. And I know that there's been talk about us getting our reimbursement as well. But at the end of the day, the comptroller has heeded some warnings to us. And again, we just decided to go into that dark night.
For the band specifically, and this is really important to note, that it's 100% reimbursable. So we do the work, we submit the receipts, we get reimbursed for that 100%. For Buffalo Public Schools, the state will reimburse up to 97%. And so both of those projects seem to be financially selfless. It's not going to be putting a burden on the city overall because it will be
Comptroller Barbara Miller-Williams sent a letter to leaders saying the budget would be costly for the city. President Pro Tem Bowman says they took her letter seriously, but felt that this was the right move for Buffalo. Now, the $110 million capital budget is historic for Buffalo. It's the highest one ever in the city's history. For now, reporting live in downtown, Dylan Morello, News 4.